Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Let me just make sure my volume is at the highest. Welcome, mamas, welcome, papas, welcome, everyone. Welcome to the orientation meeting. I'm just looking at the WhatsApp group, and to my surprise, I think some parents are trying to use the Zoom link, and I'm in shock, right? So I want to just leave a message for everyone. This is the meeting link for the parents orientation happening now. All right, everyone, welcome, 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 welcome. All right, so I need to forward this to all the groups that we are on. Yep, done that. Let me forward it to all the registration parents group, right? Age by age groups as well. So welcome everyone. Please leave us a comment. Let me know where you're joining in from. I see everywhere is already getting bubbly. See quite a number of parents already online. Thank you so much for coming in on time. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you so very much, everyone. Thank you for coming in. Woo! I'm so happy to be here. It's been a very interesting week for me, but it's okay. Weekend, week, mixture of everything. So, all right. Let me see. Let me see. Auntie Abosede, good to see you. Auntie Abosede, thank you for always being here. You've been here from the jump, from the very beginning. I don't think you've ever missed any boot camp. Thank you so much for joining, Antonia, Tessia, Tunde, Olajumoke. I see people joining from Kwara, Akure, the United States. Oh, my heart is full. Thank you so much for being here. I'm trying to stop this our scroll button now from scrolling. I'm not sure why I didn't do that earlier. Holy Spirit, help me here. All right. I want to stop it from scrolling. The information is not correct. How did I forget that part? Anyway, we're going to have a good time. So this session is not going to be long. I just want to tell us how the camp will run, and then I'll tell you some amazing prizes we have for your daughters based off on their participation. All right. So that's what's going to happen now. All right. So mm, let me clear all of this. It's blocking my view. Fantastic. So I see more and more parents. Please let the parents on the groups you belong to know that we have started, and so they need to be here. Let the parents know that we have started. They need to be here so that they can ask all the questions that they have. All right. So why am I not seeing this text that is scrolling? Anyway, I'm going to leave it. Just ignore it, guys. Just ignore it. So my name is Irene Bangwell. This is the 7th edition of the Body Smart Girl Bootcamp. We've been doing this every single holiday since August 2021. All right, we've been doing this since August 2021. And so why are we doing this? When I was growing up as a girl, I had a whole lot of questions, but not enough answers, not enough places to go to for correct answers. So along with my friends, we made a lot of mistakes. We recycled those mistakes. We believed in myths. We believed all kinds of things about ourselves, boys, relationship, marriage, future. And many of those things that we believed influence and determine the choices we made. So I really wanted to create a space where girls could come and ask those questions. Yeah, because even up till today, the same things are still happening amongst girls. When is the right time to date? I mean, I met a girl recently, she's about 14, and there was a boy that was dating different girls in the school, date dump, and he was asking her out. And her friend told her, it doesn't matter if he has dated and dumped other people, at least you can say you dated. And I wasn't surprised because there were those kind of beliefs in our own time. At least it's not a bad deal. If you're not dating, it means you're not beautiful. There was a whole lot of things. And then as we also grew up, we started seeing that there were a lot of cases of sexual abuse. And this sexual abuse have long-term consequence, have long-term impact, have long-term everything. So we decided on doing a camp for girls since August 2021. Let them come and learn, let them come and share. At least let them get new information that when they go back to school and a classmate brings up a conversation, they have an answer. They can say no, it's not true. They can say no, they can say it's not true. They can say, somebody else told me this. So that's what this boot camp is going to be about. So how does it run? It's a 3-day boot camp, but it has a fourth day closing ceremony. 3-day boot camp, but there's a fourth day closing ceremony. I don't know if there's a parent who can help us be dropping comments as we speak so that everyone can see. I said it's a 3-day camp, but there's a fourth day closing ceremony. So 3 days means there's a class August 3rd, 4th, 5th. But on Sunday, August 6th, we're having a ceremony, meaning we're just closing the event. But this closing ceremony many times is for girls age 9 and up. The closing ceremony is particularly for girls age 9 and up because we bring people who talk about, you know, bigger stuff that we don't want our younger girls to hear. Bigger stuff, but not so bigger stuff. So, for instance, they may have conversations about periods and boys and stuff like that. And normally, I don't like to over educate kids. So I always like it to be age appropriate. So we have August 3rd, 4th, 5th, but there's a closing ceremony on the 6th of August. All right. The next thing you need to know is the duration. The duration. All right. So for children aged 3 to 5 and 6 to 8, their classes are between 45 minutes and 1 hour. We try to factor in their attention span, how long they can stay, and to make it, even though we notice that even when the class is over they want us to continue, but still we want it to be on point. We want it to start and end in peace. All right, so that's the first thing. The second thing is that 9 to 11 their class is 1 hour, but it may spill to 1 hour 15 minutes. 12 to 14 we are sure is 1 hour 15 minutes. 15 to 17 their class is 1 hour 30 minutes. It starts on the same day, at the same time every day. 3 to 5 classes is 12 o'clock to 12:45, 12:50. 6 to 8 is 1 to 1:45, 2 o'clock. 9 to 11 is 2 to 3, may spill to 3:15 or 3:10. 12 to 14 is 3:15 to 4:45. Then the last class for the day is 15 to 17, is 5 p.m. to 6:30. So we are, so everything is that same time every day. Yeah, so we will drop the links, the timetable again to all the groups. Timetable on all the groups so that it's the exact same time. Now, you do need a number of things for your daughter to participate in this bootcamp. The first thing is the Zoom links. I said the Zoom links. So what's the Zoom links? Is the meeting links. I want to start here by saying that at first we used to do this camp for 100, 160 girls, where we will have 30 girls a class, 40 girls a class, 50 girls a class, and it will be great. Then it used to be paid for. But over time, I started asking myself, how do we call 25 girls and tell them so much? Meanwhile, there's 1,000 other girls out there, and these 25 girls, they will be lone voices. We want to have this accurate information reaching a number of girls at the same time. So think about it this way. For instance, this bootcamp, as at Sunday, we have 2,085 girls registered. So here's the thing, 2,085 girls getting into school and start talking the right thing. is quicker to catch fire than when you have 25 girls. So we have expanded the meeting so that we can serve more girls. And because of that, it is not possible for us to bear the cost of the Zoom platform. For instance, the Zoom platform that can take up to 500 kids a day is I think is $19, but you can't pay $19. You have to pay for 10 users. It has to be like $200. That's like 160K for 3 day meeting. It doesn't make cost sense to us. So what we've done is we've designed a way whereby the girls can join via Zoom, but once the Zoom meeting room is full, they can go to YouTube. And YouTube is still useful. They still get the right information. If they ask question on the YouTube stuff, we will still answer. I know many of the girls prefer to be inside Zoom, but I would usually use this orientation to appeal to parents that it is better for them to participate via YouTube than not get the information we are sharing. I'm telling you, it is better for them to participate via YouTube than not get the information they're sharing. So it means that our meeting rooms can only take 100 people. And between us, the team, sign language interpreters, the coaches taking sessions, I can assure you that maybe 90 of them will be able to enter the Zoom meeting. So I want to appeal to you to support us, to understand with us that as long as your child gets the knowledge we are sharing, it works. We hope that in the future we can get partners who come in and say, oh, we want to cover the cost of the Zoom so that the girls can come in. It is useful, it is valuable at every point in time. All right. Then the next thing you need is Zoom links. So in the age by age WhatsApp group, we have put the links to each age group in the group description. Part of the challenge we had in April was that girls of other ages were entering other ages meeting because the Zoom meeting link was the same. So you would see a child who joined 6 to 8, joined 9 to 11, joined 12 to 14, and they were just permanently on the call taking up space. So what we have done this time is to make sure that different age groups have different links. So mothers, if you can, make sure that your daughters don't enter a class that is not intended for them because they take up the space, especially when they use Zoom. So we are appealing for that. All right. So we've already sent the Zoom links. The third thing is that you need workbooks. What do these workbooks do? Number one, there's a part of the workbook that they write notes of what they learned. There should be writing when the lesson is going on, something they heard, maybe a question someone asked, how it was answered, a fact that the coach shared. Let them write it down in the notes part. But when they are done with the note part, we have questions at the end of each session for each age group. The idea is that each age group, every class your children enter, there are certain questions they should be able to answer. So get them to answer the questions at the end of each lesson. End of each lesson does not need to be immediately. Just make sure that they do it before the next class. Let them, because in the process of writing what they heard, what happens is that they remember more. Even if you want to have a conversation with them, you can get up and say, hey, for this question, da 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 da. For this question, da 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 da. We want to make sure they're learning. I'm a teacher. So as my experience teaching, I'm not okay with children saying it was fun. What was fun? What did you learn? I like them to bring out what they learned in the whole process. So this time around, we have a special gift for one girl. Am I correct? We have a special gift for 10 girls, but 2 of them will go away with the full Body Smart Girl bundle. And this is courtesy of our partners, ULesson. The two girls will win 2 full Body Smart Girl bundle. That's each person. Okay, Cecilia is asking, how do we get the Zoom link? It's already in all the WhatsApp group. When you get to the WhatsApp group, check the group description. We've already posted all the WhatsApp group. All right. We've already provided notepads, however. So there's in the workbook that you'll be downloading and printing, we've already put the notepad. The notepad is already included in the workbook that you'll be printing. We've done most of the work for you. So some parents are telling me that they've not seen their workbooks yet. Don't worry. We send the workbooks just like 15 minutes or 20 minutes before this session. When you see the workbook, you know how much work goes into it. You get the idea? There's so much work going into it. All right. So, and my team is small. We're like just two, three of us doing all of this work. So be patient with us. The workbook has been sent, but email marketing platform, they've started sending. I believe some people have started sending. So today is the first time we send the mail to everyone who registered from when the registration opened to yesterday night. All right. We've sent out the mails already. If by 10 p.m. today you don't get the mail, you can reach out to us and my team will collate the email addresses and resend. Even though I would just like to tell you that at the end of this meeting, we're going to send another mail for the batch of people between this morning and now. So be patient with us. Everybody will get the mail by the time lessons start on Thursday. So Chugo said, what happened if we miss the live session? That's the thing. So for instance, this session now is streaming on YouTube already. So any year you come back, the link will be here. So it's the same thing with the bootcamp. Any link, when we go live on Zoom, we stream on YouTube immediately. And we will post the YouTube link to the WhatsApp group of that age immediately. So even if you miss the session, when you come in the evening or whenever you're back, when you come to the group, you'll be able to see the YouTube session, the link, and join. How do I join the WhatsApp group? If you registered for the camp, you would have joined a parents group. If you joined a parents group, we have posted the links to the WhatsApp group in the parents group. If you haven't joined a parents group or you left the parents group, you will get an email. In the email, you will see the link to the WhatsApp group. So that email I'm saying is coming with the workbook, comes with the links to the WhatsApp group as well. So before I tell you how to win the prize and some of what your children will be learning this boot camp, I'd like to play a video. Chugo, you're not paying for anything. We've already emailed it. The boot camp is totally free. You're not paying for anything. The workbooks have already been emailed. You download it, you print it, spiral bind it, print it in colored if you can. Let it be beautiful. Each workbook is an average of 15 pages. Some are less, but I think it's only the first page that even is color like that. So color it and everything. All right. So print it in color. Let it look sleek for your girl. I would like to see pictures. Yeah, I would like to see pictures of the girls online. I'm going to create a gift for parents who send a picture of their daughters while joining the camp. We're going to have a small gift for everyone who does that. All right. So before we start, before I tell you how they win the prize and then what your daughters will be learning, I'm going to play a few videos for you. I want you to just be patient with us and enjoy this for a few minutes. Okay. So let me start. When your daughter likes a boy, what does she do? If she's less than 9, does she pull his backpack, fight with him at school, or quarrel with all the girls in class who also seem like they like him? If she's 9 and up, does she write him a note, get excited about the possibilities of having a relationship? If she's an older teen, is she under enormous pressure to make decisions that are potentially unsafe for her? My name is Irene Bangwell. I'm a Raising Girls coach, and I'm excited to announce that I'm starting a monthly learning experience for girls aged 3 to 17, tagged the 10 over 10 Girls Squad. In this community, we're going to be exposing girls to learning more about themselves, understanding the stages and phases that they're in, answering questions they have so that we are able to support them through all the different seasons, challenges, and phases that life presents to them. Would you like your daughter aged 3 to 17 to be a part of a community where questions that they have get answered in a wholesome way? If you answered yes to this question, then we're excited to welcome your princess to the 10 over 10 Girl Squad. There are 3 ways to get her in or get more information about how you can register her for the squad. The first way is by dropping a comment below with the phrase "I want." Just type "I want" in the comment section. If you're the kind of person that doesn't want to put your business out there, it's fine. Send us a DM with the phrase "I want." But much better still, you can send us a WhatsApp message with the phrase "I want" to 08100944320. We look forward to welcoming your princess to the 10 over 10 Girl Squad. All right, people, welcome back. Welcome back. There's another video I want to show you but that video is still loading. I'll come back to you. So before I talk about the 10 over 10 Girl Squad, let's go back to the bootcamp conversation. Let me tell you how we are winning prizes. So we have a partner called You Lesson. It's the first time we have a corporate partner joining us. So it's been a big deal for us for them to join. I'm expecting one of their team members to join this session, but just in case they don't, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the partnership we have with them. Why is U Lesson coming to us? U Lesson is first and foremost is an organization that is providing education support. They are one of the best, the best, the best. They're one of the best in the industry, providing quality education. So to give you some perspective, I run a private school. I've been working in education since 2008, and U Lesson really stands tall. They are bringing lesson, making lessons come alive in a whole new way. It's one of the closest thing to a Nigerian kid accessing Western education. It's so beautiful. So they're coming to partner with us because we convince them that they need to support girls, because when girls struggle with whether it's puberty, identity crisis, it doesn't matter the app they use, it will interfere with their learning. So they teamed up with us to say, look, okay, we're going to support you to do this. So ULesson has a number of products. Number one, they have devices that when you buy their devices, you don't need to subscribe, you don't need data to run. So if you're a parent that you're concerned with, if I got this tablet for my child, wouldn't they access the internet? Wouldn't they need data? Would it open them up to a world of craziness? ULesson has a product package that means it's offline, so the child has all their learning, put in the device already. So if you're a parent that say, well, I already have a laptop, I already have a device, I just want their lessons, it's also simple. They have, my daughter was on it for some time. We're doing a transit from one location to another. So one term, for a good part of the term, she was not in school. And I signed up to U Lesson. It was interesting for us. There are live classes, there are pre-recorded lessons, but above all, is their lessons very easy for children to understand and follow. So they have a package that is not device oriented, is just the package. And so I want to appeal to us as a way of saying thank you to them to sign up to U Lesson today. You can even do a trial, try to see what they already have, look around, and then sign up. They have an amazing discount for us. I'll share that on our WhatsApp group. They have an amazing discount going on right now. I think it's 15% off if you subscribe today. But while I'm asking you to go on U Lesson, please wait. I want them to give me like a referral link. I'm not getting commission for it, but I want to know how many members of our community were able to sign up. So they're not paying me for people signing up. It's not that kind of thing. No, they just want to see more, families too who have not experienced that, for their daughters to come in. So I'm going to get a link from them and share with you so that I can say, oh, these are the number of people from my community that were able to join the platform. And then, so finally, ULesson is doing something absolutely free this holiday called Summer of Learning. I don't know if someone can type for me, Summer of Learning, Summer of Learning. How it works is that they want your children to share their experiences of what they're learning. They want your children to share experiences of what they're learning. So I'm seeing many parents comment, I want on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much. We're going to come back to you, but it will be faster if you sent it through WhatsApp. Sorry, this video was intended for Instagram, so I played it on YouTube, so that's why it's showing. So if you sent us to the WhatsApp number you used to sign up the camp, it will come out fast. I will give you all the feedback you need right away. So Summer of Learning is a hashtag that you're going to be using this holiday. So whether your child is learning how to sew, computer, wherever she's learning it, we just want you to use the hashtag Summer of Learning. I'll put a description, a careful description on the group again. So why are we giving kids gifts for participating in Summer of Learning? You came to the Body Smart Girl Bootcamp and your daughters learned a lot. So all their tasks for the day, we don't want you to send it to us via WhatsApp. When your child finishes those tasks on their workbooks, take a picture of it, put it online, and write Body Smart Girl Bootcamp 2023, one hashtag, the second hashtag Summer of Learning. We'll put it. So this time around, we are not submitting tasks via WhatsApp. We're submitting tasks on social media. Instagram specifically. If you're not on Instagram, we permit you to use Facebook, but just use the hashtag Summer of Learning, and then Oh, Auntie Adedeji, I'm going to tell you what it is about the 10 over 10 girls squad in a moment. So let me take this slowly. Number one, you lesson has devices that are offline. That means all the learning content is already preloaded. So you don't need to pay monthly subscription. You don't need to do data every month. Number two, you lesson has another package where you subscribe quarterly. So you pay once, and for the quarter, your child enjoys loads of learning. And right now, they're doing a discount, it's 15% off. But I'm appealing to you, don't sign up yet until I get you my referral link so that you can. I want to know how many people. I repeat, I am not being paid for you signing up. It's like this is how we are going to encourage them to come next time. If they want to sponsor us next time, I want them to be able to say, from that group, we got 500 parents signed up to you lesson. It encourages them to keep doing stuff with us and other organizations that do things like this. And then thirdly, there's summer of learning ongoing. Hey, Lindem, you've done good. That's exactly the hashtag. It's just that it will be summer of learning, not summer of learning. Yeah, well done. Thank you so much. It will be summer of learning, all right? It will be summer of learning. So we have Body Smart Girl Bootcamp 2023. Then another hashtag. That's where you're submitting your task. So the children with the most consistent posting of their 3-day task, and I don't want to do most likes and shares. I don't want to do that. But children with the most consistent posting, well written task, clean handwriting, two of them are going to go away with full Body Smart Girl bundles. To make you know how special this is, the current pricing for selling the Body Smart Girl bundle is 40,000. As I'm talking to you, we have stopped selling the Body Smart Girl bundle in paper, in hard copy, because it's too expensive. But for those two girls, we are going to produce for them. Yeah. And then the other girls are going to win consolation prizes where they get the doodle book of their age for free, but it's going to be e-copies. So top two girls get the full bundle, but 8 other girls will get, if they're 9 to 11, they get the 9 to 11 doodle book soft copy completely free. Fantastic. You get the idea. So that's it. Those are for the prizes. All right. So before I move on to tell you what your children are learning and the 10 over 10 girl squad, let me play you a video of a girl who started using the U-Lesson platform and the difference it has made in her learning. All right. Stay.
My name is Vanessa Chidi and I am in primary 5. Learning was very difficult. I didn't understand equations. I didn't really understand what the maths teacher was teaching.
My daughter was really struggling with maths. She was just an average student, but after I registered the app for her, since then she's been doing very, very well.
U-Lesson helped me overcome all the challenges in maths in the video library. They explain how to solve equations, and in the Ask the Question feature where you ask the question to the tutor and he'll explain it perfectly well for you.
My daughter doesn't depend on me to help her out in her homework anymore. Even if you have to give her exam now without reading, she has this confidence that she's going to pass her test, her exam at any time. I will recommend U-Lesson app to every parent out there because U-Lesson app is one in all.
Fantastic, fantastic. I'm telling you, I have experienced U-Lesson app. My daughter, who is 9 years old, started using U-Lesson app last year, and it was at a period that we're relocating from one place to the other. There were so many uncertainties, so she didn't resume school when everyone was resuming school. The concern was you pay school fees, then you move out in a week or two, so that dragged a bit. And so she hooked up to U-Lesson, and a couple of times I joined the classes with her. It was so worth it. So let me go to the conversation of what your girls are going to be learning this year. So many parents come to us and say, oh, I want you to teach her social values, teach her this, teach her that. It can be tough to teach all those things in a boot camp, which is why we've decided to stand the 10 over 10 girl squad. But for the boot camp, here's what we're planning to do. On the first day, we're learning all about body and menstrual hygiene. So your 3 to 5 and 6 to 8 year olds are going to be learning how to bathe properly. And why are we teaching them that? Because there are windows for sexual abuse when they're being bathed and cared for by other people. So these classes and these topics is building them towards independent living, independent body care that reduces the interactions that other people have with them that can lead to sexual abuse. The second thing is 9 to 11-year-olds are going to be learning menstrual hygiene. So they're going to learn about washing their pants. We're very particular about them learning how to wash their pants. How long do they soak the pant for? How do they wash it? How do they wash it for it to be well done? Yeah. But 15 to 17 will be learning something different. Because at that age, hygiene for them, it's a big deal that they have acne. They're breaking out, they have pimple, they feel they're not beautiful. So we want to deal with the insecurity that comes with acne, but also teach them adequate skin care. If you think that's a good idea, let me see. Day one, good idea. Let me see the comments. If you think our day one plan is a good idea, let me know. Day one, good idea. Day one, good idea. So let me see. I think yeah, U lesson is useful for all the classes from primary to senior secondary. Children that are using U lesson, there are a lot of testimonies around their JAM scores, YX scores. It's all across board. It's all across board. So good idea. Yeah, good idea. It's a good idea to help them deal with the insecurity that comes with acne, but also learn how to clean their skin and keep it clean. So on the second day, we're teaching something called leaving the nest. So what does leaving the nest look like? For 3 to 5 and 6 to 8 is about how they relate with people in class, their relationship in class. For example, we want them to learn about unsafe situations they can be in, but also we want them to learn that people they are familiar with can put them in unsafe situations. What if your best friend tells you to follow them to the toilet? What if a boy you like in school tells you to do this? What if you feel like hugging a boy in class because you like him? So that's what we're going to be looking at with the 3 to 5 and 6 to 8 year olds. But the 9 to 11, 12 to 14, and 15 plus, we're going in a little bit deeper. We want them to think about all the things you've been teaching them about in terms of values, but we want them to find why they need to obey those things. So if you've been teaching them that they shouldn't date, we want them to sit down and think about what's the risk they would face if they disobeyed you. Then we want them to also be able to audit and say, yes, I have some friends around me who want me to disobey. So they can sit down and think about why they should do certain things, not just because mommy and daddy said I shouldn't do them, but because they really are beneficial to me. So on their second day, they're going to be looking at the friends around them, possible influences around them, the pressures that they're feeling, and how to deal with it. So day two is leaving the nest. Is that a good idea? Let me see. Is that a good idea? Okay, yeah. So for the people from menstruation who've never been taught at all, it will always be from the scratch. It will always be from the scratch. So in fact, the reason that our boot camps are like this is that each boot camp looks as if children have never heard what we are saying before. We start from the scratch. So it's always from the scratch. So day two, good idea. The third day is online safety. Online safety. 3 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 11, 12 to 14, 15 to 17, online safety. For 3 to 5 year olds, we're looking at they shouldn't collect devices from adults. If they want to watch a video, they shouldn't use earpieces because that's how you know when the wrong advert comes on. 6 to 8 year olds, we're starting to teach them about, even if your classmates are talking about a video online, how do they manage the fear of missing out? For 9 to 11 and up, we start to talk to them about the mental health pressures that come with coming online, the age restrictions that come with being online. And then the 15 to 17 years old, we start to teach them how to protect themselves from harm such as cyberbullying, such harm such as invasion of their privacy, such harm that can come with them sharing their nudes and the risk that comes with it. So day three is 100% online safety. So is that a good idea or what? Day three is online safety. All right, day three is online safety. All right, day three is online safety. Online safety is the bomb. Hand pink wave. All right. So online safety is what we are closing the camp with. I assure you that just because the camp is free doesn't mean it's anyhow. If you've been attending our boot camp from the beginning when it used to be paid for till now, you would notice that the standard is the same. The standard is the same. In fact, we're challenging ourselves to do more. We have a really small team. That's why sometimes yes, 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 Dr. Vera, we would do that. We would do that. Thank you. Thank you so very much. We would do that. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, guys, You see, the standards are always the same. The standards are always the same. So if I were working to do better, if our pace is slow sometimes for you, please be patient. We're a small team, and most of our team members work part-time. So we are just passionate people for now. And we trust God that we're going to get enough income to be able to employ full-time people that work from the office from beginning to the end. With this outline sent to us, let me see. A parent just said something. I want to see that properly. Oh, sometimes I miss this thing. All right. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I think I missed a comment. All right. So this outline is what everyday's curriculum is about. Thank you. So when you collect your child's workbook, everything I said is in that workbook. The questions your children should be able to answer is in that workbook. The questions the children should be able to answer is in that workbook. So you would see that I didn't just come online and make this up. It's already in the workbook. That's what all the questions there to answer is there. Forgive us, some days I have up to 10 questions. Oh, Mama Josephine said I have gone through the workbook already. Fantastic. So people have started receiving the emails. All right. Thank you so much, Auntie Josephine. So that's what the workbook looks like. The sessions align with it. That's why we're appealing to you that even if your child ends up joining via YouTube, the learning is more important than which platform they learnt it on. It will be on YouTube like this, the way you're watching. It will be useful. We promise you. It will be practical. Your daughter will be able to ask their questions. Thank you for the feedback for registering boys. How do I link to the Boys Academy? Now go on Instagram. Now look for a guy called Ebuka Boys Coach. He has a boot camp for boys. I think it's coming up sometime middle of the month, in a week or two. Follow him to find out. All right. So Hawa, if you registered before today, who is the sender, please? So you may have gotten it from Ask Irene at raisinggirls.ng or from Parenting Champions. All right. So I said it earlier, Ceciver. I said it that we sent out mails just 15 to 20 minutes before I joined this session. So if you don't get your workbook by midnight today, let us know. But remember to check your spam box. All right. Okay, somebody said I have received. All right, someone says I have received 6 to 8 year old. Yes. So we send all the workbooks together. You click open the link, you see all the workbooks. You download the one that applies, excuse me, that applies to your child's age. All right. All right. So Uje's own was sent by Ask Irene. Fantastic. Let me see. Registration closes today. If your child's friends cannot join by today, they can join via YouTube. Only that they won't get workbooks and all of that, so they can join via YouTube. All right. So I'm going to show just one more video, and then I will tell you all about the 10 over 10 girl squad. Fantastic. One of the biggest challenges that girls face is with self-acceptance. There is enormous pressure to look like, speak like, act like, and dress like other people. Now, I'm not talking about inspiration. I'm talking about a situation where there's such strong admiration that a person starts to think that the others have the ideal reality they would have. And so what happens is you find girls looking down on their gifts, their talents, their abilities. The result, low self-esteem, following the crowd, seeing opportunities that they deserve but shying away from it, making decisions today that harm them long term. My name is Irene Banwell. I coach girls aged 3 to 17, and I'm launching a monthly program for girls called the 10 over 10 Girls Squad, where I'm bringing girls together to learn about themselves, discover who they are, their uniqueness, learn how to love themselves, learn how to grow themselves, learn how to maximize themselves. Do you have a daughter aged 3 to 17? Would you want her self-esteem built? Would you like to have a daughter who is confident, who can take feedback without it damaging who she thinks she is? If you answered yes to any of these questions, and this sounds like an experience you'd like to give your daughter, then I'm recommending to you to sign up your daughter for the 10 over 10 Girl Squad. We will meet monthly. If you'd like to learn more about how you can sign up your daughter, it's super simple to reach out to us. The first thing you can do is leave us a comment under this video with the word I want, or send us a DM at raisinggirls.ng, send us a private DM, a private message, and just tell us I want, Or also, you can also send us a WhatsApp message with the words I want to 081 00 944 320. You got questions? Feel free to leave the questions as well under the comment, send us as a DM, or still reach out to us on WhatsApp via 08100 944 320. And if you're watching this video from outside of Nigeria, remember to use our country code +234 before 8100 944 320. I look forward to welcoming your daughter to an experience of a lifetime at the 10 over 10 Girl Squad. One of the biggest challenges that girls face is with self-acceptance. There is enormous pressure to look like, speak like, act like, and dress like. Can you hear me? All right. Mm. Fantastic. So I'm back. So I've been thinking a lot about how we could start serving girls well. There's so much to teach. And so I just started feeling dissatisfied with the monthly the holiday boot camps. And we decided that, all right, we're going to do a monthly experience where this is how it's going to work. I have done this before and it didn't work because my itinerary was very busy. I run a non-profit school, and I assure you, I spend a good part of my time working on curricula, fundraising. It can be really a lot. But I know that we need to have a place that girls come to, not during the holiday only, but during the term, during the course of the month. They heard something, there's someone they can talk to, there's a place they can ask questions before the thing spirals out of control. So I started asking myself again, how do we want to do this? We said, all right, let's set up the 10 over 10 girl squad. Every month, we will meet with the girls one Saturday. And that Saturday is the last Saturday of the month. But on the first Saturday of the month, we will share a video with them. It will be on Bible study. They'll watch the video, they'll learn something about the Bible, they'll do a simple task. The second week, they will get something on body safety. There was this sex conversation planner that we sold to parents early in the year for 1,000 naira that shows you month by month, age by age, what you should teach your children. So many parents have come back to us to say, Irene, I have the topics, I don't know what to say under it. So we are taking that sex conversation planner and literally spreading it out for the girls on a monthly basis. So the second Saturday of every month, they'll get a video on body safety. It's not live session, no, it's YouTube session. They'll watch the video, they'll do a task. We'll open a WhatsApp group on those Saturdays for them to ask questions after watching the video. On the third Saturday of every month, they'll send a video that is based on character or leadership. What does character and leadership mean? Speaking the truth, self-control, cleaning their room, standing up for themselves in school. Somebody trying to intimidate them, what do? So for the first 3 Saturdays, or for the first, second, and third Saturday, they get like a 5-minute video on YouTube, a simple task, and a WhatsApp chat for 1 to 2 hours with myself and other coaches where they can ask questions from the videos they watched. On the last Saturday of the month is when we do a open house We bring in guest people to speak on any of the things they had learned during the month. So now what's the fee going to be? The program is like this. It's a pay what you want program, but you can't pay less than 3,500 a month. All right? It's pay what you want, but you can't pay less than 3,500 a month. So it's like it's 35,000, it's from 35 a month subscription. We don't want people to pay for 1 year. We want people to pay quarterly. So for instance, the program is starting in September. We want people to pay September, October, November, December. So you can pay for 4 months, and we know we are done till the end of the year. Then we start again in January. You are praised. You see whether it was good, did it serve you well, and so on and so forth. You get the idea. So it's a pay what you want program. If you feel that what we're doing is so good that 3,500 is too little per child, you can pay more. But it's not mandatory, so you can pay just the 3,500 a month. And so we are opening the registration on August 3rd. That's the day bootcamp starts. And so what will happen is that we give parents time to be able to pay up everything before September. Because by September 2nd, our first video is supposed to be out, and that first video is on Bible study. The second Saturday is on sex education. The third Saturday is on leadership and character. Then we do a meeting with them at the end of the month, because we want the meetings to appraise what did they do with the things they learned? What were the challenges they had? What were the questions that they have? So if you send I want, we're going to send you a message that would include the banking details, how you pay, and the form to fill when you sign up. Please note that it is not 3,500 per family, it is 3,500 per girl. Now, if you have two daughters, all right, if you have two daughters that are in the same age group, we have our 5 age groups: 3 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 11, 12 to 14, 15 to 17. If you have two daughters within the same age group, we're totally okay with you paying 5,000 naira for two of them. That means you have two daughters. That means if you have more than one daughter in one age group, you pay 2,500 per girl, that kind of thing. So we would send you all of this information via WhatsApp. So everyone sending us I want via WhatsApp, we're going to reach out to you. I've seen parents dropping I want on the groups. Is not in the group, is a direct message to us with the word I want. As I'm talking to you, we have at least 400 parents that are already registered, and for this particular experience, we're trying to take in not more than 80 to 85 girls per age group, because that one we are not streaming on YouTube, is going to be Zoom. So we don't want to take in more girls than that number. We don't want to take in more girls than that number at the beginning, all right? We don't want to take in more girls than that number. So having said that, let me see what's happening. So let me see if you have any questions. So remember, the 10 over 10 girls squad is like 3,500 per month. But for those of us that know that the work is a lot. Yes, I know that our message is still saying 12th July. We had to pause on it until we didn't want to be talking 10 over 10 girl squad and the bootcamp at the same time. So I'm going to do the update: 3,500 per girl and 5,000 for daughters in the same age group. Example. Yes, thank you so much. Oh, Auntie Temi, thank you so much. Aloha, thank you. What channel will we use to have the 10 over 10 girl squad? Is Zoom and WhatsApp. Okay, Aloha, I'm going to play a video in a moment. You see what they're saying I want to. All right. So it's Zoom and WhatsApp. I got the welcome email after the registration. All right. Cecilia, the email should already have been sent. If you got the first mail, I believe you've already gotten an updated email this morning. If you don't find it in your main folder, you can check your spam. All right. We don't want payment for whole year, Mama. We don't even want the full payment by September. So if you can pay for maybe the first 2 months, it works. You don't need to pay for the whole thing. Oh. We don't want bulk payment. So Mary, you can't pay for the whole year. No, we don't even want for the whole year. So you can say I'm paying for September and October. So the reason I'm even saying you should pay for more than 1 month is because we don't want to be following you up every month. You understand? Where can I resend my email address? It's not in my spam. Tell me. So what I said is watch until midnight. So we are using a particular platform that it's a little, there's a way they send email. It will eventually come. In fact, some will come by tomorrow morning. So be patient, all right? Please be patient. It will come, all right? So Choma said, what about girls in boarding schools? So one thing you can do for your girls in boarding school, if they have a house mistress where they can send them the videos, like when we do Bible study video, the house mistress forwards to them to watch, that could work. Otherwise, what we've planned to do is when they come in on midterm, they can also recap. They can recap on the things that happened when they were away. When they come in end of term, they can also recap, all right? So I still see parents saying not receive workbook. Irene is saying if you registered before today, we've already sent it, but be patient. The platform we're using for now is a little slow. We need to upgrade the platform. We haven't done that yet, so it's a little slow. They throttle the mail. They use it to frustrate you to take a higher package. All right. So I'm just appealing to us that it would come. It would come eventually. We accept monthly payments, Choma. We accept monthly payments. I'm telling you, we accept monthly payments. We're just saying that it will not be good if we now leave the program and start following you up. That's why we like if parents pay for 2 months in advance. But really, monthly is our preferred, but I'm just scared of follow up. Do you understand? Do you get my point? That's my concern. That's my concern. Is the follow up that is my problem, but what I really want is monthly. All right. The thing is for me, I don't want parents to say I can't afford it. That's why it will be 3-5. The parents that joined this mentoring program when we first started paid 25K per quarter. All right. But there were about 20 girls or so. And in my head, I'm like, we can't be teaching all of these worthy things for this number. I really want a situation where we can get hundreds of girls learning from us at a time. It's easier to shape culture if there are a lot of girls at one time. So our preferred payment strategy for I want is for 10 over 10 girls squad is monthly. But we're just saying if you know that you may forget, it will be a problem. We don't want your daughter to not join a group because it's, oh, you didn't pay, we didn't send you the link. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want girls to feel that they were thrown out because of money. Do you get? So for instance, in the school that I run, we don't do fee drive because I know that children don't owe school fees, his parents are owe. So when we say try to pay 2 months, it's so that there's time before another payment because we don't want the kids to be thrown out. So we've come to the end of our session today. I want to thank all the people. Chiamaka, don't worry, it will come. Chiwendu, don't worry, the meals will come. Worst case scenario, if by 12 noon tomorrow, everybody has not gotten the mail, and quite a number of people have not gotten the mail, we share the workbooks on the group. Simple. We share the links on the group. It's not a big deal. You get the idea? So that's worst case scenario. So for everyone who signed up, I want you remember it's better to send it to our number. I'll just type our number now in the chat 08100 944 320. I've put it there. So all you need to do, I'm showing it on the stream now. I'm showing the number on the stream. I hope it's showing. Yeah, let me see. So that's the number on the screen. You can copy it out, send WhatsApp to it. Yeah, send WhatsApp to it. So we're just building an army of really body smart girls that they know God, they know body safety, their character is being shaped. Thank you so much, Faithful Otis. Thank you for always being here, Mom. I see you. I recognize that you have faith in us. Thank you so much. So we've come to the end of the session. As a way of rounding up, I just want to remind us that we're doing something with you lesson. We're going to have to sign up, go and create an account with them. But I said I'll give you a link to use. If you sign up and then end up buying their product one way or the other, you give them, you make them come back to us. You make them fun ideas like this. Picture if you had to pay for this experience, it will be worth it. If we said pay 15,000 for boot camp, it will be worth it. But you lesson stepped in to help us along the way. Their support to the camp is helping us have disability interpreters. We're working to make our technology more seamless this time around. They've done quite a lot. Even the team working to put together the workbook, the email marketing platforms, the Zoom platforms, to the best of our ability, their support has made that possible. But if you want them to do more for us, to be able to help us use a bigger Zoom space in the subsequent book camps, help them. Sign up to their platform. I just want to also talk finally. We're looking for people who can set up viewing centers for us where they can put together kids, put a projector, put a screen, and bring girls of different ages, to come for their respective classes, whether they're watching live or replay. If you were interested in being, hosting a viewing center for us, please leave us a comment in the WhatsApp group that the First Parents WhatsApp group, and we'll chat with you on how we can build up from that. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone for joining today, because I wanted this to be exactly 1 hour. So that's it for now. Let me see, am I missing any comment? So I still see parents commenting, I want in the WhatsApp groups. WhatsApp groups are not the place to go to. It's our direct number. I'm going to come and paste it right away. So I want to thank everyone. We're wrapping up now so that we go back to the our day-to-day activity. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.